Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to the Nitro Addiction. How's everybody doing? First message I see is my little baby girl. Sup, daddy? How you doing, baby doll? All right, I'm gonna go to the top. Start the first one here. Corey says he's first. What's up, Corey? How you doing, bro? OG's in the house. Big Boys Toys. What's up? Always late. Rinks is here. What's up, nerd? He's doing his hair and makeup. Got to be presentable. Yeah, because this is all you're ever going to see. Oh, shit. There's Mama. How you doing? Yep, had to work late. Got home at like literally 20 till. Shoved a sandwich in my mouth and got everything set up, and here we are. Yeah, big ramp night. Not here, but sounds interesting. Guys just don't know the trick. Savage, savage, savage. Here we are. That's probably about what time I kicked it on, too. Nice, big boys. Sounds like it's going to be badass. Hughes in the house. What's up? MZ says he's on time for once. Hell yeah, brother. I wasn't. Don't forget that like button, people. Appreciate it. Lotus is in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing? Grandma Vic. Doing great. Hope you're feeling better. I know you've been not feeling good the last couple days. Hello, Boatman. And of course, hello, Lily. My little baby girl. Gonna make sure camera makeup's right. Yeah, right. We'd hate to look like shit behind the camera, you know? All aspects. Nice chuggy, bro. What's up, people? It's Taco Tuesday. How you doing, all aspects? Appreciate you, brother. Let's see. Don't think I've missed anybody yet. All right, everybody. Welcome back to another show. So, we got a couple things we're going to work on tonight. I do have an engine project for this. MZ, that LRP that you shipped. Of course, as you knew, it had a couple issues with it, but I think I have a solution, and I think it's gonna work out in this. So that is our plan for tonight. That's funny shit. Still feeling the same, but well, I hope you get to feeling better, Grandma. So we'll go ahead and get this opened up. Now, the last time we tried sticking the engine in here, we ordered a Losi bell, and we were having trouble meshing it. It sounded funky. The pitch looks the same, but I don't know. But, all right, so we got to get the engine mount off of the Pico, which I'm sure would be badass in here, but we got a different idea. So, excuse me, we're going to set this aside. And we are going to start taking this thing apart because we have a plan. Cool, as long as it gets some use. Yes, sir. So, make sure I'm caught up here. Missing a few what? Likes? Yeah, I know. Alright. So I know this thing runs really well. Oh, hey, look at that. I don't even have to unbolt it. Perfect. We're just going to get this beast out of the way. We're going to turn it into a 32X. So right here, we have a back plate. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do, get the camera set up where it's not interfering with the light. That's probably too much zoom. How about right there? Okay. Alright, let's see here. Just found out I have those tiny gears on my LST. I just got word is you need a act of God to get them. Huh. Not sure what you're talking about, but awesome. Brother, your son says they're running like mine, apparently. Yeah, they're not running too much, but always bother me. Let's see. Are we all missing a few screws? Yes. All right. Anyways, all right, here we go. So what we're gonna do is we're going to steal this back plate from this mess. Yeah, the piston and sleeve that was in there, it's pretty well shot, like piston shooting out of the top of it like a rocket. But what we are gonna do, where is, of course, same old story every day, looking for tools buried in the mess. Got too many tools, not enough table. I mean, you can argue the organization, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, right there in front of me. How about that? Needle nose. So, yeah, last minute at work today, they're like, oh, you guys have to get this done. Fine. So we did. This thing's dirty. This thing is extra dirty. Alright, I'm not going to spend too much time on that. Now I know that this here is a Robinson Racing hardened clutch bell, which, gotta be careful. If it ain't a hardened clutch bell and you put it up next to a spur, you're gonna have issues. Or next to a steel spur anyways. So, we're filming the fancy tools. So now what we're gonna do is basically just take out all the crap out of the back end of it that's holding it back. Pull start setup or change. Yes, I'm gonna bump start on that. Yes, Lotus. Actually, I might have a couple of these LRPs. Well, you said trade. What do you want to trade for a pull start? I mean, probably not much. Close his boat. His head is also full of kibble. Oh, nice. Only 11 people like it. That's fine. We don't need no stinking lights. As long as it's only 7 of you that don't like it, that's all that matters. I can't remember. This might be one of those pull starts that once it comes off, the spring wants to shoot out, so be careful with this. Okay, so there's a spring. I don't want to lose the spring. Put it in there. So it's going to go into the baggie of shame. Alright, and make sure this stays. Is this going to be long enough? Ooh, that'll be close. I might be able to get this zip tie to work. We'll call it reusing the zip ties. Oh, I know I got a fresh one here somewhere. Where is it? Alright, maybe I don't. Alright, well, I got a bunch of hopelessness. A zip tie. You know what? We'll stick it this way. And then maybe this little groove here will help keep this from sliding off. Don't lose the spring, stupid. Yeah, apparently that spring's good for something, but I don't know what. There's that. Where did the spring go? Oh, found it. Save that for a rainy day, or maybe Lotus, I don't know. JP's in the house, what's up? How you doing, brother? That'll keep it together, oh yeah. Bump start. LRP 32 and no bump start. What do you want for the pull start setup? How about the LRP? I don't know. It's just a pull start. I need to make sure this works before I go giving that important piece away. I might have another one. I need to look. Ooh, I'm surprised I haven't had an air leak. That gasket is done. Wow, done. I think I'm on camera there. That thing is toast. Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't have no air leaks with that. So here's the starter shaft. I guess I should keep the bag open and put these sheets in here. Does everyone get killed or just Lotus? I've only sent it to Lotus so far. What would this say? I bet he blamed poor Creeple Man. Yeah, that was Creeple Man. It wasn't me. I didn't put that shit in there. And I'd never messed with boats before. And this guy said, "Oh, I think those are like counterweights." Cool, bro. Cool story. But yeah. So anyways, Lotus got it. Stayed balanced until he rejigged it. Break that loose. Break that loose. Break that loose. Break that loose. Oop, she's on there tight. All right, make sure the piston is up, which it seems to be. Which, this isn't interference anyways. It'll slide right off, no problem. So it doesn't have to be up at the top. Let's see. So when you get bored and you need to pull on something, I don't want to just pull on it. Or we convert into bump back plate? Yes. Oh, looks like Molds is in the house. What's up, Molds? How you doing, bro? Mark Nugent's in the house. How's it going, brother? Grampito Vic says that seal is shot. What do you mean? That thing was on there. Unless you're talking about that gasket, that seal is shot. Yes. Maybe I'm just that far behind. I don't know. Anyways, another part in the bag. We'll clean this up a little bit. Another part in the bag. So everything for the pull start's in here. One-way bearing, the starter shaft, the pull start itself, the back plate, the screws. I have the set of screws that came out of that back plate. Yeah, so we will go ahead and put these in the baggie. Hey Lotus, I'll send you that too, brother. No, I need to go through and make sure I have a backup just in case this bump start doesn't work. Because if this back plate doesn't seal, then of course feels like still got some good pinch. Got some pop to it. Again, this is not an interference back plate. MZ, did you say that there was some leakage coming out of the back plate? Because if that's the case, I'm going to put some of that black gasket on here that I used last night in the other engine. Thanks. I supposedly got Tito's in my fuel bottle, but we believe the mailman drank it. Yes, he did. Make sure we know. My Christmas card, it had Wayne Gretzky dressed up as Santa Claus. The starter shafts will convert an actual SH pull start. Awesome. Thanks for the info, JP. That's why we appreciate you being here. You know, I think just to be on the safe side, we are going to put some gasket maker on here. It still has that little seal, but there's no telling how old it is or if it still seals. Like, there's probably really no way of telling just by setting that on there. You know, before we get too crazy, those holes almost look like they don't quite line up. I mean, like, shouldn't be any difference. Let's get some screws in it, make sure it seats properly, and then if it does, we'll put some gasket maker on it. Yeah, these screws are a little bit different than those other ones, so we will definitely use these. There's number 4. So yeah, for right now we'll use this here as spare parts. I did see a piston and sleeve online. I don't know if it's worth $100, but anyways, a little bit of cock and you never would know. Exactly. Oh, JP's the guilty one today, huh? No ramp, no light. He's firm but fair. Yeah, we know. So yeah, we're just gonna do a dry fit of this. Make sure before we get Loctite going and gasket maker, and make sure this thing will do what it's supposed to do. Seems kind of tight. I didn't really check it too much when I took it apart. I just unscrewed it. Well, so they're going in kind of tight. Like it's probably not a perfect fit, but they are going in definitely. Okay, yeah, good enough for me. I know they're still turning, so we're gonna go with it. Let's go grab my gasket maker. I'm feeling anxious today, guys. I'm having a great morning. Just happy to live another day. Hell yeah, big boy. Any day on 5'7" above the grass, a great day. Yep, I feel you there, bro. Oh, get on there. Yeah, so hopefully this works. I don't see why it wouldn't. I mean, we had good seal in the carburetor. We haven't had any issues with tuning. It's more issues of tearing up the gears. So maybe the low C can handle it better. Be right back. MZ says, trade all that LRP stuff for Nova Rossi or Alpha 28. You want to trade? I don't know anybody else that wants to trade it. I've been learning, the whole quality thing with the LRP. It's like they're very powerful, but quality's not the greatest. It's like we can get a little bit of use out of it, and just because it's a beast, I'll be grateful. But yes, because I think MZ, you still have a Nova Rossi that I'm interested in, if I'm not mistaken, correct? I've done this on the TC3. Oh, swapped out an engine, made it a bump start. Is that what we're saying? Stuff is kind of messy. Really don't need much. Basically just enough to make that gasket a little bit fatter. Fair. Alright. Yeah, stuff's a little bit messy, but if it seals it up and it works, I'm not going to complain. And basically, it doesn't come with a very big gasket back here, so as long as we just build up that corner a little bit, that's really all we need. doesn't work, you'll be the first to know it. There's a few laying around. I'm gonna holler at you later, brother. Discuss a couple of options with you, MZ. CRP32 and a TC3 SIG. I don't think that's quite what he meant. Russ had never heard of, I'm sure. Still the one who Petey Louise. What's going on, Woogie? How you doing, bro? Excuse me. Everyone else that's shown up, I'm sure I've missed a few of you. It's all good, mama. More of a cinnamon life kind of guy. Yeah, Reds is one of my favorite. I mean, I like Novas. I like the stock HPI, as you guys have seen. Yeah, I really like the Reds, especially that R5R for being, you know, more like a budget-friendly version of their engines. Man, it just the ones that I've had, anyways, they hold their tune really well and very, very powerful. So I really do like mine. A little Loctite. Actually, before we do that, I need to clean some of this gasket off around the screw holes. Yeah, you would like that 3.3 Lotus. Like anything that runs good. A couple of Reds, I just don't like the angle Pico style exhaust. Yeah, I mean, you gotta have specific exhaust for it, but I do like the way those R5Rs are set up, and then those 521s I say are pretty dope. Haven't had one, but I hear they are good. Man, this gasket shit everywhere. Yeah. Trying to clean it out, and all I keep doing is just moving it around. Okay. 521 is awesome. You gotta run either Reds or Pico exhaust. Yeah, I mean, that's cool that, you know, at least you have two options. Pico helps out with it. Michelle's in the house. What's up? Got a drag modded 5R or R5R that's pretty badass. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything drag modified. I don't have anything modified really. But just a stock version, pretty badass in my opinion. Yeah, I figure if we can get some good runtime out of that chuggy with this thing, we'll run her till she ain't got nothing left in her. Oh God. Oh crap. Excuse me, sorry. Nothing better than sneezing and alive. Can't even pause it to get it out of the video. Okay. So hopefully that creates a good seal. I mean, we'll find out if we have an air leak or if it's running funky and we got a little dripping out, then we know it didn't work. I think this is going to work out just fine. This engine's going to be like, oh my God, I got so much room to move around. All this extra power without all that crap in the back slowing me down. No more junk in the trunk, as Rinks would say. taking the time to listen. Want to sell it? What you asking for, a Wiggy? Well, I'm sure it's pretty pricey. I'm just curious. I'm not a rich guy, but I do like nice things. And don't mind paying good money for nice things if they're worth it. Grizzly's in the house. What's up? Wipe away all the extra crap. Boom. Bump box. Back plate. Sealed. Good to go. So now what we need to do... I don't know, I ordered that damn bell for the Mugen. It didn't seem to want to match up very well, but I guess I need to try it again. Let's see, if we're gonna run buggy, truggy, it needs to go the other way. And yeah, I don't run the X-Tech carb in these. I'm running a Novarossi carb. Talk about the 3-3 Morpheum from the speed. It's a stroker now. Yeah. Seems to have a nice seal to it, but yeah, this, and I don't know what model. I got this years back when everybody was talking about putting these on, and I don't remember if I ordered a specific number or just found something and ordered it. I don't know, but I think this might not be the one that I had to shave down. I remember shaving one down for these. I thought it was this one, but I don't see any of the, what would be the shiny metal there. I don't know, it's been years back. But anyways. Ooh, that's nasty. Alright. All the crap cleaned out. Should probably clean this up a little bit better. Okay, so my truggy throttle linkage comes from the right side. I don't have to really spin it around any, but make sure she's seated all the way. Sometimes these are hard to put back in if you have trouble and feel like it's going down inside there. The little pinch bolt that's in there is probably in the way. Just gotta straighten it up. Sweet. Alright, I'll be right back. Two car that's very soft after carburetor. sleep. She's bad sick. She has her phone up. Trying to help her watch hours for NITRO Addict. I do appreciate you. Sleeping with the phone on helps out a lot. LRP needs pre-heart to start on the box for sure. Yeah, and I mean, I've probably got enough through this one. I don't know. I mean, like, this one here has, I would say it has pretty tight pinch, but not as much as I thought. Like this, I mean, it pulls pretty easy. Oh, doesn't look like it wants to hold itself. There's no way this, there's no way that it's lost its pinch and compression already. I haven't been running it that hard. I was running the 9 Venturi for bashing LRP 32. Well, let's see if I got a 9. What we got here? There's a 7. 6.5. What is that? 7. 6.5. There's an 8. I don't know that I have a 9. Oop, what is the white one? How about a 10? I mean, what? I got everything but a 9? How about a 10? Does a 10 work? It's either a 10 or an 8, because apparently I don't have a 9. JW's in the house. What's up? Might have a few from the number. A few what? It's a Novorossi carb. Yeah. Did I say OS? I meant Novorossi. I don't know the number on it. Let's see. I have a bag of Nova Top Rex carbs. You have to mill the carburetor 1 millimeter. Use a second O-ring on RP if you use that carburetor. Yeah, I've gotten one back in the day that had to mill it down. It doesn't seem like this one got milled, so maybe I have an OS or something running around. I don't remember. But let's see. Maybe it's still on this other. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. It's been years back since I got the card for it. Let's see. Bam. Put a 10 mil in there. Bam. I think that's 10. That's what it looks like. Yeah, it's got a 1 and a 0. Let's see if you guys can see that. Right. Come on. Focus. Right there at the bottom. It says 10. Raw's in the house. What's up, Addicts? How you doing, brother? Put the 8 in. Okay. Boom. 8 mil it is. And this here would be for the Techno. I don't know that I have a Mugen air filter at the moment that would work. So we're going to go with that. cherry, blah, blah. MasterCard is going to P. And I have the black one. I know I have a black one somewhere. I've seen it. There's an old gasket. Where is the black one? I know I have one somewhere because I remember having it. Hell, I don't know. Maybe it's being used somewhere. I don't know where. We're gonna go 8. Just because I don't know where it's at. I can't think of where else I would have put them. I had them all in that one compartment. But what I do need is a good gasket for the exhaust. Alright, gotta get up again. Alright, so we have a new exhaust gasket on there. Let's see here. So I gotta take off this engine mount. What one look like a 6 with a line under it? There was another one that was a 6. I don't know. Some of that stuff was hard to read. I'm getting old and need bifocals, so that's what my eye doctor told me. So I'm gonna wait another year so I don't feel so old. Now I can't see. My doctor's been trying to get me to put bifocals in since I hit 40, even before I needed them. I think that noise is rubbing on the spring. Should probably get the spring out of the way, but almost got her anyways. Thought bifocals. Since 3 years ago, I caved in this year. Yeah, I need to do it. I needed to do it then. I just did. One, I didn't want to pay for it. That's an extra whole lot of money. But 2, wasn't gonna let them make me feel old. Already feel old as it is. Only the eye doctor making me feel any older. Okay, that's really all that this engine was over here for, was just for the engine mounts. How's everybody doing today? Where's this? What's up, everybody? How you doing, Bob? Appreciate you. Cataracts, went partially blind, had cataract surgery. His eyes are like new now. Yeah, my mom said she woke up one day and just everything was cloudy. She couldn't see, and that's when she realized that she had the cataracts or glaucoma, whatever it is, I don't remember. Had that surgery done where they peel that layer off or whatever, and she didn't need glasses anymore. It was weird. I'd always known my mom to have glasses, and then all of a sudden one day she just doesn't. Alrighty, get off there. And kaboom. How you like me now? Some Loctite on here. How is Raw doing, my brother? That's just canine. This is the only reason I wish I had ball end Allen drivers, so I don't have to take the damn cooling head off. But if you do it right, don't get crazy with it. You won't necessarily strip it out, but you got to be careful when you don't have the ball ends, because it's very easy to strip the screws, especially get them cross-thread if you don't get them in there right. So you're started. Oh, that one's gonna go in crooked. You guys can't see what I'm doing over there, can you? Oopsie. Break out the Allen keys. I don't ever use those little L shape. I hate them. Ever since I got these, I don't even touch them anymore. Backups, emergencies, whatever. But for years I used that crap, and it hurts my hands, or it strips out the screws. So I don't use anything but these MIP drivers. But I do need to get a set of ball ends just for this. And that's the only thing you want to use ball ends for. Use a ball end going straight into the screw, you're going to strip it. Remember that. And when you don't listen and it strips, remember NITRO Addiction told you. Get a little. And of course, you could strip it using a straight driver at an angle as well, so just gotta be careful. Anyways, now we'll swap out this cooling head real quick just to say that we're cool and have a 32X, even though we all know it's not a 32X. Break them all loose before we take them out so we don't warp anything. Oh yeah, that's all I use. Ever since I got them, I won't use anything else. Even for the my SA drivers, well, those are the ProTech. I couldn't see spending the money just to use them on my low-C every once in a while. So I did get the ProTech on those, and I broke one like the first time I used it. Damn. That's crazy. This engine's fairly new. I've never liked the quality of the LRP, but they make good power. I've already got a scratch in there showing which way it goes. Make sure I put it back towards the back. Man, this thing looks like I've been running it lean. I might have had it a little lean at some point, but damn, I didn't think it was that lean. All right, Hugh, have yourself a good night, brother. Appreciate you. Grandma Vic gets to feeling better. I have to send this guy off for a pinch. Must have been running it at 350 degrees. But she should still have plenty of life in it. Put a little bit of oil in her. P-drives are awesome, especially if you got big hands. Alright. Take that. Alright, put a big old drop of oil in there. Yeah, these are good basher engines, but sure aren't the quality of some of the others. We Loctite all our screws on the engine so they don't vibrate loose. Do it however you want. If you're worried about stripping them out, get you some good drivers. If you got crap drivers, you're probably going to strip them out. Yay! I had somebody the other night, might have been Travis, if I'm not mistaken, ask why I put the Loctite in the hole instead of on the screw. Because sometimes when you're trying to put your screws in, they hit the sides of everything and it just rubs it off. I realized that years ago and I just started doing it, so. Some people do, some people don't. Make up your own mind. Huh. I don't think I ever noticed that. I feel like they're always, front to back this way. But it's like if you look down in there, here's where the air flows through. That's solid. Air flows through, so we're going to put her on there sideways. I don't know that I ever noticed that before, and I was probably running it wrong. I mean, am I looking at that right, or is Am I seeing something wrong? You guys let me know. It's got to have an opening for the air to flow through, correct? I wonder if there's a difference between the X and just the Spec 4. Huh. Yeah. So, when you guys can clearly see, that way you can see through it and it runs straight through it that way. That X is different. I don't know how many people notice that. Todd has a whole video on the cooling head direction, right? And I mean, you know, it's got to be so the air flows through it. You don't want it where the solid side is, you know, facing the front of the vehicle and the air is just going around it. You want the air to go through it, correct? That's weird. This is my first X that I've ever had, so I've never had anything to really compare it to, but I've just never seen that. It's interesting. Yeah, Todd's got some good stuff on there. If anybody's hadn't checked out Todd, learned a lot from that guy. All right. So now, before we get any further, so I'll put the scratch away for the moment. That cooling head triggers a lot of people. I'm gonna grab something here real quick and just show you guys a couple of things. Go. Okay, so you guys have seen me run this truck many different occasions, hitting the ramp, just driving the crap out of it. Never once have I had an issue with this truck between the bell and spur gear. I just want to point out a couple of things here. Alright, just munching on some samosas. You see that little spur gear? Meshes up perfectly with that bell. Let's see if I can get in there. Yeah, can't really get my finger in there. But when you use a steel spur, you got to make sure you have a properly hardened bell gear. But I mean, I think JP probably put 6-7 gallons through this thing, and I switched out the engine, but I kept the same bell, the spur, and I've put a couple of gallons through it, and it's still going strong. So everybody, you got to make sure you're using the right metals. Some of those bell gears are soft, made for plastic only. Some of them are made for steel. And if you're going to use a steel spur gear, can't use a soft bell gear. And as long as you got a nice little tick, you'll never have to worry about blowing it out. Ross says 100% different metals get trashed quick. Yep, and some of them are soft, some of them are hard. But it doesn't really matter on that spur gear what size it is. You got to have a good mesh, and it has to be the right steel on your bell. Otherwise, you're just going to destroy it. Just wanted to help educate people. All right. So we'll put this up there, but before we do that, I do need to. So this is specifically a low-C bell. Last time we tried this, I couldn't get it to mesh up properly. It was just running odd. Now when you look at these two different gears, I mean, they pretty much look the same. Look like the same pitch, if I'm not mistaken. So one thing I want to see, I think this one's too big. Like I don't want the high speed. I mean, that sounds pretty decent. When we were trying to hook this one up, come on, just sit in there. I'm hoping maybe I just had it crooked. We're going to try and seat this again. John D, what's up? How you doing? And make sure all the screws are tight. Yes. And use Loctite. If you don't use Loctite, they will come loose. How you doing, John D? What's up, my brother? Glad you could make it. So I'm just going to get all this stuff off of here and out of the way. Okay, I think I got all the shims off. Try green Loctite. No. Isn't that the medium? And the blue soft or light or whatever. Green medium and then red, you don't want it unless it's a car. Something kind of like that. I don't know. I've seen green Loctite, but I've never actually seen it in the store. I've only seen blue and red. Never to be removed again. Okay, so is the green the strong? Another orange Loctite, the bolt breaking permanent stuff. Nice. Green is the bearing retainer. Yeah, I think we'll just stick to the blue. Sounds like a good plan to me, anyways. Come on, get off there. But yeah, we'll give this engine a shot for a little bit. I am kind of working on picking up a Nova Rossi for it. I think it's still available. Fine, we'll leave you in there and take that one off. Perfect. It's not enough for that fat guy there. Nope, we just got to build up some shims on this. Come on, get off here. Lucy does that though. Go to all the ones I have it way more rounded. This was specifically Mugen. I bought it for the Truggy. It was listed as a Mugen, so it is not a Lucy. Losi, 15 tooth. Yes, like you said, more rounded. Yeah, specifically Mugen. Ooh, might have just enough shims right here. Rubber cement too on some stuff. No. RC Ohio, how's it going, my brother? Thank you guys for joining in. Looks like MZ might be interested in that Losi bell. So I was buying Losi, a lot of Losi stuff for the techno because they basically take the same style with that extended teeth and the roundness. Boom. A little bit of play. Please tell me you're gonna mesh up. I think part of it's gonna be it just kind of new and needs to be wore in a little bit, but it has the same pitch. You know, it's got like the flat peaks and valleys on it. So, I mean, can anybody tell me, are there two different pitches that are pretty close like that, or can you tell the difference between pitches? Like I can tell some of them, like those Traxxas, and they got, you know, just like the little, like the sharp peaks. I can tell that's a different pitch. But when it comes to this, I'm not 100% sure. Still laughing at that rubber cement. I didn't get a Gmar carb, OS carb, no rusty carb for cheap. Nice. Yep, blue is the best. Pitch will vary depending on number of teeth. So to me, these are the same pitch, correct? Because I could get this to mesh up and it sounded just fine. This was a little funky the last time we tried it. Works good for the drive cups. What's that, wrong? Rubber cement? John D says yes. Yes to what? About the pitch and diameter. I think we can make that work. 32, 48, 64, the only pitches, all quite different. And that's what I'm thinking. It may just be too new. That's what I'm thinking. So none of the others, this is a 32 pitch though, what'd you say? 48 and 64, none of them look like this, correct? Which means this is pretty much a 32 pitch along with, let's see if we can see that spur gear in there. I can't get it. Get you guys a close up. I mean, it's pretty much the same as the bell. Should be able to see it through the bottom here. I mean, it looks the same. Should be a 32, right? This is 32 1/8 on racing platform. Awesome. Thank you for the info. Even E-words. Nope, MP10 Kyosho kits are 42. Huh. Well then. Get up there. All right. I need to get a couple of Mugen bells. Yeah, I found one. That's all I was really looking for, but I don't know if I'm sure you can find some. could be one mod. Oh, what's the difference? I don't know anything about one mod. You're working on my new truck. Yeah, thank you. I mean, it could be yours. What kind of cash you talking about here? Or trade? All right. I need to figure out what pipe I'm going to put on this. What do we want to do? Guess I'm going to need something kind of torquey. Maybe that JP3 that I had on the Pico. What do you guys think? Never seen a Mod 1 on an 8th race, but hey, you never know. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I've been in it for quite a while, but some of the race stuff I'm kind of new to. But I'm just a hobby. I don't know all the ins and outs. I just know how to have fun. Mugen and old often seems to be similar. Huh. And again, people, if you're putting this on a racer that has a steel spur gear, you got to make sure that your bell is hardened steel. If it's not, it'll destroy it. If it's hardened steel, you'll never have a problem as long as you have a proper mesh. But it's got to be the right steel. That's one of the biggest things people run into. What do you guys think? The JP3? Building a blue groove engine display, break-in stand. Ooh, nice. I learn something new every day. Trade? What do you want to trade, JP? Every time I get somebody wants to trade. Guess my only other pipe that's not brand specific, meaning like all my, Reds, Alpha stuff, it all kind of matches. Here's a Jammin. What is that? Jammin. Just a Jammin? Just says Jammin. Oh, there it is, JP1. Yep, found it. JP1. Right there. What do you guys think in this truggy? If in doubt, file check the bell. What do you mean file check? I don't know for sure what that means. I think the JP3 looks better. If this one has more torque, I think we need the more torque for the truggy. What do you guys think? Because we're not going for high speeds on it. Scale. 3. JP1, JP3. All right, come on now. I got a 1 and a 3. I don't know. I was told the JP3 is more low end and the JP1 is more high end. I think the JP3 looks cool. I like that color. If you take a file and it bites the what? It's soft, and if it glides, it's hard. Oh, I got what you're saying. Like if you go to file and it just slides across it and you're not scraping it, it's hard. If you can file it off real easy, then it's soft. I get you. Yeah, definitely got to make sure you got the proper bell. All right, get off of there. All right, I got a 1 and a 3. We got any more? Woogie says, hold on to that JP1. Hold on to it. Yeah, I mean, this come used with some apparatus. I don't remember. It's got different springs on it. I mean, I've never ran this. I always hear the JPs are good shit. I've just never had the opportunity to really put it on something. Ross thinking JP1 torque monster, JP3. So then now you're saying the JP1 is torque, and then the JP3 would be for more speed. I was told opposite. Now I don't know what to believe. I've never read up on them. I've never used them back in the day. Um, so let's see. So I got 2 1s and 2 3s. Wookie, you're telling me opposite of what I heard just recently. I need to know for sure. I mean, I guess I don't have to know for sure, but I don't want to say I got one thing and it's another. I'm gonna go put this engine up. Hold off from the catalog. I'll tell you in a sec. All right, MZ, appreciate that, bro. I've actually never ran either one of these pipes. I've just never put them on anything. I could have it backwards, but I always thought the one was all your torque. Could be backwards though. So shorter's gonna be, and you could be right because shorter should be higher RPMs, longer should be torque, right? So you may be right, Woogie. Let's see what MZ tells us. My memory is not as good as it used to be. Mine was never very good to begin with. If I do it over and over again and memorize it, I'm okay. Once or twice and just not even think about it for a while, I'm gonna forget. All right, big boys, appreciate you joining in, brother. Have a good night. JP1 is mid, JP2 is high, still looking for JP3. So I mean, JP mid or JP1 being a mid range wouldn't be bad because that'll kind of give us a balance in between torque and speed, I guess. This, if I'm not mistaken, was this a 14? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, so 14 tooth bell with a mid pipe, that would kind of maybe balance it out a little bit. I don't think I have a JP2, so we're definitely not getting the high speed out of that. I wish I could steal the JP1 and 3s in this house and meet you at the border. They're clean. Hey man, just ship it. Be like, sorry, Brent, I have no idea what happened. You definitely be in the doghouse. See, Ohio says my boss forced me to fill my brain with all this useless HVAC shit, and I don't have room for the good stuff. Funny story. I actually went to school for HVAC back in like 2004, 2005. I did that for a couple of years, but I didn't really like the people. They're all assholes. No offense. I hope you're not like all the bosses that I worked for. But I got into the electrical side. It seemed like they run jobs a lot longer, and I like that long-term stability as opposed to just going in for a little bit and then moving on to the next. Seemed like better security. Let's see. Catalog too old for the JP3. Well, you had a mid and a high. We're going to say the JP3 is the low. But I mean, that's weird because you can see the difference in length, I think. Make sure I got it on camera right. I mean, you can totally tell the difference in the length. And shorter means higher RPM, longer means more torque. All right, I'm gonna go with the mid, just so it's not all torque. You know, torquey bell, torquey pipe. So we'll get some mid out of it. Maybe it'll give us a little bit more of that top end. I know we're not gonna get like real top end out of it. I'm just saying. That's what I say. Number one. Yep. Great minds think alike. Good man. So JP, when you do your buggy challenge, is it gonna be stock out the box? So meaning whatever the box says, you win by default, or is it gonna be however you can fix it up to make sure that it you can get whatever speed out of it? I'm just curious. I don't want any surprises down the road. Because if it's box stock and, you know, you can basically say, well, I bought the fastest one out the box, I win by default. I'm not even going to attempt it. I mean, you know, there's nothing better than a default win just because you got something that says it's the fastest, right? We need a second spring on that bad boy. Yeah, I think that seals it up pretty good. That's what I did for a living, sheet metal worker, or in other words, HVAC. 25 years, still going. Hopefully, I can put another 7 years and get a full pension. Nice. Yeah, I did a little bit of duct work, of course, back in the day as well. Wow, I'm gonna have to adjust that spring. Actually, I cut the hell out of my thumb. One of these hands, I think it was right here. I was cutting the round vent pipe, you know, with the shears for like the flue, and I was just kind of pushing on it, and the shears slid off, and it just sliced me wide open. So I've done some tenor work. Hurts my hands. I did enough cutting that my hands don't like it. "31 years and damn, nice. HVAC is easy." Needs more red Loctite. Got it. I'm a red Loctite that savage. Don't worry, we'll talk about that later. Ah, shit. Oh, you're trying to get me messed up, aren't you? Let's see here. These are always kind of tricky. It's like if I don't put this one in first and get it tightened down, I'm never going to be able to get to it. There's like an order of operation here, as they say in the HVAC world, because all units have an order of operation. Uh-oh. Come on, get out of there. Man, that screw is in there. God, I hope I'm not tearing up the pipe. I think it was just, man, those are tight. I was gonna put some Loctite on it, but man, I don't think we need it. Guess we'll find out. Oh, where'd my spring go? Yes, we'll put this in here first because once we put it in there, we're going to have to slide it back into position. So we can't get the screwdriver in there because of these side guards. I'm going to loosen that thing up and spin it, aren't I? Come on, get in there. Go, go, go. Man, I'm going to have to trim that out to get that thing to fit in there. Why? Like, that pipe is huge. You're easy, Lewis. Try window installing. No. I like electrical. So it was just last night. That's what she said. Probably not good enough for window installation. Yeah, I'm getting too old for the manual labor shit. Yeah, like, I got that much room and only that much room. Trevor's in the house. Looks like you may have to put heat shield tape on the tank also. It's damn close. Yeah, it's actually right on it. Like, that's a big ass header on it. Wow. Trying to think what else I would have to put on there. You know, I may have to run that other one just because it's shorter and get me closer. This header's so big on it. Like, I'd have to cut a lot of this out and modify it, slide it forward, and then I could probably force this out so it's away from that tank. But I gotta mod the shit out of this. I don't want to do that. What do you guys think? That pipe is massive. I know, bro. I mean, it's a big ass pipe, and it's only the mid. It's not even the, the low end torque. Man, to get it to fit, I'm gonna have to probably cut this shield up to here. I don't really want to cut all that out. So that's lined up with that. It's not really gonna bring me any closer, is it? That's even shorter. But yeah, I mean, that would actually fit better. Jeez. Let's see. Nitro's okay, but electric rules takes more skills to run. E-word, plus they can go smash into a million pieces. Yeah, armor for the win. I don't really care. I want the noise. I want the loudness. I want to mess with it. I could give a shit less about the speed. I just like running the noisy stuff. That would match up with the pipe. What, using the JP3? I'm going to have to put the JP3 on. I mean, the header alone is like massively different in length, and I think that's part of the problem. But unless anybody else has any other suggestions. Like, I think if this was on a 21, maybe it's shaped a little bit different. Maybe it would set a little further forward. I mean, I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. That's weird. Metro is so much more realistic. There you go. I like it. Yeah. Well, for everybody that wanted the JP1 on here, sorry, it's not going to fit. Get off there. Don't you fall. That suggestion? No. Not for this. I mean, that's more realistic, yes. gonna go and fight that spring on. We're gonna see what she looks like. Oh yeah, much better. I mean, we're just gonna have to do it just because of, you know, the size, the way it sits in there. I have to find some sort of vehicle for that to fit on. I mean, it was made for something. It's got to fit something. I don't know. I've never messed with it. That's kind of a pretty color combination. What do you think? And I can get, yeah, that's gonna fit. Yep, engine mounts line up, so it should be good. Let's see, Nitro Forever. He said, "Just kidding, addiction. Don't be messing with me like that, man." No, I don't care what. I mean, there's a lot of people here that run electric. I don't care what people want to run. You know, all RCs are cool. I like watching all of them. I do get bored with certain ones. Love the Nitro. Love the fifth scale. One of these days, I'm gonna get me a fifth scale. You'll see. I'll have to clean off the table because it's gonna take up the whole freaking table. I'll even have me electric one day, and it'll still be the Nitro Addiction. But for right now, we don't have any electric that's worth really messing with or putting on the channel. Let's see. Ooh, cool. I can tighten this one from the side. Nice. Yeah, the ones you got tightened from the end, you're kind of limited as to how exactly you put it in. Okay, slide over. Yeah. Out of there. JP3 is low. Only try to track down a JP2 for. Oh. Sorry, MZ. What? What did you just say? JP3 is low, right? Okay, I mean, yeah, and that's kind of what I was saying. This is going to be your low torque. So basically, this thing might be a wheelie monster with a 14-tooth belt and a low torque pipe. Let's see if I can read the rest of this. Only try to track down a JP2. Oh, okay. So try to find a JP2 for this. Yeah, I mean, I don't. I guess I'd have to look it up and see what we got. KGM, what's up? How you doing, brother? Is that a Mugen Truggy? Yes, sir, it is. Let's see. This body says Mugen MBX 7T, but the electronics side of it, and I'm sure there's some other things that other people with more experience would know more about, tells me it's an MBX 8. Because I know in the 7, the battery kind of just like sits in there. It's an open deal. This closed case is for the 8. This is off of the 8. I don't know all the other differences. I haven't looked that deep into it, but I'm pretty sure it's an 8. MBX 8T. I need to angle this more. Cyclone's in the house. How you doing, bro? Appreciate you. Come on, get on there. So I need to, you know what? I'll just get it close and then adjust it after I get, oh, I can't get to the screw. So I need that to come out a little bit more. How you guys doing? Appreciate everybody joining in. Fisk LRC Garage, what's up, my brother? How you doing? A2RC, how's it going, brother? Let's see, does that one have a center diff addiction? Yes, this is a Truggy with a center diff. Mugen MBX 8T. Man, I think I'm spinning that wire the wrong way. Come on, get in there. What is your problem? So I need it to be a little more straighter, kind of like. Hell yeah, everybody! Welcome to the show. Oh, that's way off. So I'm gonna have to turn that as well. So here's what we're gonna do. We need to loosen this guy just so we have a little bit of play going on in here. Oh, come on, really? Stuck facing that way. I need to get you in there and sit. Oh, this is probably like watching a train wreck over here. God. Such a pain in the ass. Hope your weekend is going well. Or your week. Yep, so far the week is okay. I have to put another spring on the exhaust. It feels like it's going to be kind of loose. Okay, before I get this on here, definitely going to put another spring on here. This one's kind of wore out, but I think having two on there, I think it'll be all right. Actually, that's a shorter one for the Savage. You guys ever notice how the Savages have shorter springs? That bad boy stretched out. I don't think that's gonna work. I might. Well, it's on there, but I don't know that it's really doing anything. Yeah. We'll go with the other one. Man, that thing ain't gonna be long enough. Alright, that's another one. I mean, if I was just using one spring, I'd make sure it was good and tight. I think one of these is gonna work. I think it's short. Here, and turn my volume down. You're really gonna have to stretch out one of these, but at least it's gonna be tight, right? This one's already kind of stretched, so we use this one. Yeah, it wasn't until, I don't know, somewhat recently I noticed that the Savage springs are shorter than your average spring. Put a little bit better hook in that. There we go. Thought I'd have a good seal. Hey, War, what's up? That's what she said. I have to run, get a hold of me tomorrow. All right, we'll do, brother. Yeah, I got a couple questions for you. A couple things, see if you have worked something out, whatever. So, appreciate you joining in, bro. All right. So. I think we're getting closer. Get in there. Get in there. There we go. Come on. Give it just a hair spin over. And sometimes these buggies and truggies, like, seems like with this exhaust wire holder thing, whatever you want to call it, I seem to have trouble with them. Always a pain in the butt to line up. Come on, get in there. Now if you don't get perfectly straight to that hole, come on. Thinking maybe it doesn't have enough bend up. So it doesn't want to come out the other side very well. Come on, get in there. You were just in there. Get in your hole. I know it's probably heated up, but I don't want to bend it too much, so I'm not gonna fight with heating it up. There you go. Yeah, get in that hole. Alright, and so for those of you that didn't see this before, it's got this cool snakeskin chassis protector on it. I gotta remember what I did with the screws that come out of here. Alright, the thing is fixing to be full send. Klein grips, comfortable. Like your tool set with the electrician tools with the RC grips. Who you talking to, Haywire? JP, you didn't miss nothing. We ain't any further than what we were before. It's like a big vinyl sticker. Yep. What did I do with my engine mount screws? Is it these? Maybe it's these. I think it's these. Yeah, we're gonna say it's these right here. Yeah, I like Klein stuff too. Most of my, and if you're talking about these Haywire, I guess I didn't even realize I was using Klein tools. I get extras at work and then I bring them home using my RCs. I do love these rubber grips. These are like the most comfortable tools and grip wise. Yes, I really do like the Klein tools. I didn't realize I had Klein tools and that's what you were talking about. Battle wounds on my buggy. I mean, this came with it. I didn't buy it because of it. It was just kind of there. If it starts scraping and like gouging it, digging it out, then I'll probably take it off just because it looks funny. I think it was part of them trying to sell it, saying, hey, there's hardly any damage to this. Look at this pretty chassis protector. But really, I can see scrapes here. I can even see it back here in the back and some on the front. And this has brand new skid plates. It has a Sumo sticker on the shell, so I'm assuming maybe these are Sumo. I don't know for sure. But like there's not a, I've bought these where, say back here in the back, the chassis right there in between the plate, where that was like wore down to almost nothing. So this actually is really good shape, very minimal wear. Okay, we're not going to tighten these down. We're just going to kind of get them close. See if we can get this thing lined up straight. See if we can get the gear mesh to sound better than what it did the last time. That sounds better. I think part of the problem is that it's kind of sitting twisted. Why are you like that? That does not sound good. Come on. Up out of there. Pushed it down in there too much. Ooh, that's better. I think maybe my problem was just it wasn't straight. All right. Yeah, I've never had that kind of problem with gear mesh before. Just love marks. Oh yeah, I bet you do, RC Ohio. Electricians and HVAC use a lot of Klein tools. Car dealer type stuff, cover the scratches. Exactly. Corey's got skid marks. That's some frame slapping like OG on his ramp on the pavement. No, this is smoother. This is dirt, or I don't know. It's not gouged like asphalt. It's more of a smooth wear, like when it, racers, when they're hitting the track and it's rubbing on the dirt and it rubs off that coating, that paint, anodized, whatever. That's more like what this is. From what I can tell, anyways. I could be wrong. I tend to be wrong a lot. I'm gonna see how close we are with this. Sounds better than it did last time. Come on, where's that bell? That's a hair too much. That's a hair not enough. Let's see, maybe tighten it down. I mean, that's way better than it was last time. I don't know. I mean, you guys were at the last live where I tried to set this up and didn't seem like it wanted to mesh. I mean, how I got minimal tick. I think the mesh sounds good. What do you guys think? That's just a little bit of new noise that'll wear in. Because what I don't want to do is destroy it, of course. Sorry, I should not swear. Sure you are. Yeah, tick, tick, exactly. Tick, tick, MFer. You guys hear that? And that's about the maximum amount of tick that I like. I actually like just a little bit less, but if I get any tighter with this, it just sounds like it's gonna just rip it out. Let's see. Over this Aussie heat. Put a turtle after too. What? Got a turtle. I would start there until it wears in. That's kind of what I'm thinking, bro. I mean, it sounds like an electric, right? I don't know, I've never had one that sounded that rough. I mean, the mesh is good. I mean, it's close to good anyways. You could say that's damn near perfect. Doesn't sound like it's grinding so much. It just sounds like it's got a lot of material, right? You guys thinking the same thing? Do you ever put a straight edge on the chassis? Did I ever? I don't have a straight edge here. Looks good. No, I've never put a straight edge on this chassis. I never put a straight edge on any chassis. I'm not a carpenter, so I don't tend to have a straight edge. It's like a lot of the tools I have, it's old electrical tools. I get a new one, I bring the old one home for RC stuff. Or I have backups to the backup, just to make sure that I don't ever not have what I'm looking for. Man, these are brand new skid plates. I don't think that's ever been used. You can see the swirl marks in it from when it was made. Looks like they got those brand new and put them on just for the sale. Yeah, I think we're gonna call that good. I had that on that Franken buggy till I straightened it. What are you talking about? Regret not having gloves. What'd you do? Burn yourself? I got heated gloves. What, you guys think that the chassis is bent? Sounds crooked? That's the cleanest sound I've gotten out of that yet. And it's like with the other bells that are, like wore in, they don't sound like that. Sparkies don't do straight. Jay, are you trying to say you think the chassis is bent? Local hobby shop. They have several different Mugen truggies and buggies. How much is to pay for a used? So this one here, I had to pay $300 for it, and it was a slider. So no electronics, no engine, no wheels, just the body and everything else. So they're pricey. If you can get them cheaper than that at your hobby store, I'd say you're getting a pretty good deal, especially if it's loaded up. One truggy buggy has modified engines, and then the MBX5. I mean, that might not be a bad deal. I don't know how much they're asking for it, but have a heated jacket or roll mesh. Let's see if the bell is tipped down at all. Now that I got the... Yeah, I know what you're saying. It almost looks like it's sitting kind of cockeyed. So maybe, what's it look like back here? Let's see which way it needs to rotate. Clockwise. Say just a hair. Oh, where's it at? You gave me more. So that sounds better, but now I need to like shift the whole thing over because I lost my good mesh. Oh, that's way too tight. Just asking for trouble with that. Way too loose. It's just tight. It's hard to get it to move just a little bit. See, there's too much again. I'm gonna go back and forth with this all freaking day long. Ooh. I think I'll be fighting this for a while. Never had that much trouble squaring up the engine before. Get over there. Oh, I think I might be on to something. Sound like too much to you guys, or just about right? And I hate. Yeah, to me that's too much. Too much separation. The mesh gap was fine, but the teeth were not level. I know. I'm trying to get it on back up. Maybe someone had a chassis tweak and it sounded like that. Yeah, I think I'm getting it in there crooked. I don't think that chassis is bent. Of course, I don't have a square edge to be 100% certain, but you know what? I got a file. File's pretty straight. I mean, seems pretty good. May have just a hair, but too much. Something hiding under the protector. Went to Bondo under the protector. You're right. That would suck. I mean, it does sound better, but what? This gap was fine too. 300, 400, none of them over 400. If they got a good modified engine in them, I mean, and all the electronics clean, and you don't have to clean it up or replace anything, may not be a bad deal, brother. Just depends on how bad you want a Mugen, a Mugen, a Mugen. Good for OG. Just buy more bells. No, I don't. I don't want that, but I would like this to go over just a tweak, just a hair on a gnat's ass. Come on. I guess I gotta loosen it back up a little bit. Now, shit's expensive, so if I can get it set right and not destroy it. That's too tight. Come on. You're try moving something and it won't go that tiny hair you need. It'll only go way too much. Hell, it sounded better a minute ago. Does that still sound like too much? Oh, Jay said perfect something. What you got? Oh, perfect Travis. Spoke with OG today about buying better clutch bells. Yeah, I mean, if you're running a soft clutch bell, it doesn't matter what steel spur gear it is, wide, thin, doesn't matter. It's going to eat it. It has to be a hardened bell, period. Doesn't matter. Popping in, see what's on to say hey to everyone. Appreciate you, John Davidson. Still too much. Drop a bit of oil, it'll be fine. Leave it on the loose end. I'm always worried about chipping out the teeth whenever I leave it. I guess that's probably about as good as it's gonna get, right? Of course, everybody knows these things aren't always perfectly round, so you gotta check it all the way around. I think we're good. You guys think that's good on the tick? Try this out a cookie. She's straight edge. If you don't have a flat edge. Oh, yeah. Not a chassis protector, it's drywall tape. And 2 inches of plaster. I have a laser you can borrow for alignment. No. Zip tape, flashing tape. What? If Mugen likes it. I find Mugen likes it. Oh, you find Mugen likes that. You're saying the Mugens like it whenever you leave them just a hair loose. My other Mugen, I never had that issue, but I didn't put a brand new bell on it. So, just send that noisy pig, it'll fix itself. Yeah. Break it in like Lotus said. I mean, sometimes I do have to break in a little bit, but I don't want to destroy it because it's not close enough. But I think that there's going to work. I'm always worried about my mesh being a little loose because I don't want to chip the teeth. Then again, you don't want it too tight because then you just melt it. But I've always tried to play, the safer side would be a hair tight. That's what I learned early on, and it usually works out pretty good, so I try to stick to it. We're only using blue Loctite because we would like to remove these screws. To all of you calling out green and red Loctite, we're not going to do it. Self-destructing clutch bells. I mean, there's some after you run it a bit, readjust it. Yeah, let it run a little bit and then close it up just a little bit. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I was kind of thinking that. I get you. Yeah, this thing's gonna be a beast. As long as that LRP keeps running, anyways. But eventually, I would like to get something. You know, whether it be like an old Nova or what was I trying to think of? Hell, I don't know. Maybe even like something modified or whatever. Kind of like I was trying to do with that old Rex, but it's like I had nothing but problems with that thing, even right out the box. I think that's why those Rex were selling for that last round of Rex Legends. I think that's why they were selling for like $200 because I knew they had issues with those blocks or something. I don't know. I'm just rambling dumb shit. I like the ice sound. What? Yep, everybody seems to think it's good. Yep, I'm pretty sure. I'm the same. I chipped a tooth every time I do mesh. It takes 20 minutes. I mean, I've gotten pretty decent at it, like especially with the Savages. It goes a little bit quicker. This is a different platform. And with some of these, if you don't get it, you know, it's so easy to tweak it side to side. Some of them, it's a little easier to make that adjustment straight across. Some of them like to twist. So it just depends on the platform. I've noticed that with a couple different, this and what was that other one? I think the Sin, it seemed to have that. Always seemed to get that a little crooked. That one takes a while to set as well. I think me and JP have had that discussion. Did I already do all 4 of these? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Alrighty. Sure. But yeah, we're gonna go with that. Kaboom. Alright, so now get a little bit of Loctite on this screw, otherwise it's gonna want to come out. And some of these pieces look pretty new, like looks like they bought new deal and put it on there. So Loctite's a little more important when the threads are brand new, because that's when they're definitely gonna back themselves out. If they've had Loctite on them before, you can get away with not Loctiting it every time. Uh-oh, come on, don't strip it. Get in there. Yeah, you got it. And then we'll go to the bottom. I should probably re-Loctite that as well. Come on, gather. I can't put Loctite on you if you don't come out. Green is normal. Stud lock. Green Loctite. Green's bearing retainer. Bearing. You mean like for automobiles? Like when we say bearing retainer, you talking like a brace that holds the bearing in, or what exactly are we saying here? Yay. Alright. The engine is in, the mesh is set. We didn't let that brand new bearing whoop, or that brand new clutch bell whoop our ass. Let's see. Light duty. Let's see. Have you tried shooting the Loctite into the holes and then screw it down? Yeah, weren't you the one that asked me about that the other day? I think because that's how I do most of it, but like I would have to take this out to put it in the hole. So it just depends on the situation. If I can, I put it in the hole so it doesn't rub off the screw when I slide the screw through whatever it is it's holding it down to. But I thought you were the one that asked that the other day, bro. Correct that spelling. Should have read. Have you ever tried putting Loctite on the holes and then applying the screws? Yes. Get the ramp, Chewy. No. I do that sometimes when it's tricky to get the bolt started on Loctite drips over. Yep, that's another reason I do that. Here's Loctite brand bearing retainer. Yes. Last resort. It's all bagged out in the outer race turns. That is what green is for. Ah. You talking about like if the bearing is spun inside this little housing? It's a liquid retainer by Loctite. Had to buy it per spec when I built the Vecta. Never used it again. Travis said, "Wasn't me, my friend. I thought it was you." Somebody asked me that last week because I was putting the engine back together and I was putting it in the holes. And they're like, "Why do you put that in the holes?" And it just... I always have, just because, like I said, sometimes it likes to rub it off the screw, and I don't like that. Maybe I need to raise that exhaust up a little bit. Of course, after I got it all freaking cinched down. Yeah, there we go. Let me get some Loctite on this. Because if not, knowing my luck, it will just fall out. RC Adventures, what's up? Somebody say hi, guys. Sorry, what's going on here? Not a problem, bro. Appreciate you. Quit coming out of there. I'm not squeezing. No, stop it. I hate that when the Loctite just keeps coming out, even with it standing straight up. It wants to come out of there for some stupid reason. There's no reason for that. I wonder if it was John Davidson that asked me that. Somebody did here recently. If it wasn't Travis... Yeah, it must have been John. I don't know for sure, but somebody asked. And that's funny that right after they asked me why I do that, he told me, or asked me if I've ever tried that. I thought I was one of the few people that did that, because you don't normally see people doing that in their videos. But it don't matter. It is what it is. Alright. That looks better. Nice and straight-ish. Doesn't look like it's binding it. Still moves it a little bit. Come on, of course now. Can't get a hold of it to get it on there. There we go. Alright, so there's that. Scared to put the Loctite in the hole. Sometimes you can hydro lock the bolt and not get it tight. I don't think I've ever had that happen. Good point though, something to keep an eye out for. Yep, lots of good points. Everybody's got their own experiences. Yep, so I got high voltage servos in, got a LiPo. Oh man, excuse me. Got a receiver in it. Hopefully this air filter works. Yeah, it looks like the air filter's clean or clear from everything. That was something I didn't think of. Oh, don't tell me that. Yeah, after all that fighting that engine in there, I'm not taking it out to adjust the carburetor. I'm just gonna take the carburetor out. Much easier. Maybe. Come on, I know you're loose enough. Love the Techno filter. Yeah, I do too. It's kind of getting in the way at the moment, but and like it's really set up for the Techno well because it bolts to this and it holds it still. This has a little thing that you attach to it. It's got the ring in it, and then the filter comes around. You put the little pin through it, hold it in place, yada yada. But come on, why won't you come loose? I just had you loose. It's not like you're. Ow. I got pinched in there. It hurts. Just in case y'all are wondering, that hurts. Don't do it. So there's a two-part problem here. Just give you guys an idea what we got going. So, oops, this one here, with where this is sitting, it's like if I try to attach it to the ball end, it's going to be at an angle like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it over to this hole, and that'll shift it over enough, and then should give it plenty of room, because I can't go out any further with it to get it on the on the back side. So I'm gonna have to put the ball in on this side, and I had to take the carburetor out because the ball end's going up. set. So I might not have to move it. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna have to move that. Just need to, let's see, what does it bring it up? Try it there. It's not perfect 90 degrees. Let's see if we take it this way a little bit, turn it just a hair. Come on, get on there. That's one of the tightest carburetor ball ends I've ever messed with. Finally. So I know a lot of people on here know this, but for anybody that's kind of new and does not, the closer to 90-degree angle you get that, or just straight across there, the better off you are. Okay, I don't know what that's for. Turn this back up. Alright, now nothing's interfering. Sweet. Alright, fuel lines are hooked up, engine's in, air filter needs to be tighter. Get off there. So I'm gonna put a different zip tie on it. Let's see, will this fit? No, that will not fit. Next one. When's the next giveaway? Ooh, fancy question. That's gonna be tomorrow, my friend. He did that oval filter too. I need one. Yeah, I know Techno did these. I've seen a few different ones. I don't remember what all brands. Techno's the only one I've ever had that actually makes this. And then the new ones are round. Like they're smaller round barrels. I've seen multiple ones with these, but I couldn't tell you what was what. Where's that piece I had earlier that wouldn't fit? Ooh, there's one. Just waiting for me. Yeah, we are. We'll be doing one tomorrow. So if everybody interested, wanting to know what it is, be sure and join in tomorrow, my friends. I think you guys will like it. I don't know, just don't tell everybody. Some people out there think it's buying subscribers. I see it as repaying subscribers and people that have helped out the channel. So that's how I like to look at it. People can call it what they want. You know, that shit to move. I need a proper zip tie. There we go. So we got this. All right. Yes, JP, giveaway tomorrow, brother. I didn't realize you were asking, sorry. The giveaway is Christmas 2072. Of that Mugen? Oh, hell no. That'd be a big ass giveaway, man. I mean, you know, if you got like 10 million subscribers, you know, and you get 10, 12 million views off your, you know, your videos, and you're making big money off of YouTube, then yeah, but no, we're just a tiny channel. Just a little bitty guy. You know, if I had a couple of these, you know, and the money, I'd do it as a giveaway, but I can't do that right now. I would like to. I mean, I think it's fun doing stuff like that for people. Yeah, like when I told Grandma Vic what I was giving her, just as appreciation, and she got all excited, and Hugh kept saying she was crying. I felt bad for making her cry, but you know, stuff like that makes you feel good. It's not what I do it for, but learned a lot from that giveaway and from doing that for Grandma Vic, which I'm still working on getting it ready to go. So, but anyways. Cool, so let's see how that looks with the body on. That's gonna look badass. Oh, sit. Problem. Oh, really? Now the engine head's too big, and I gotta trim it out some more to get it to fit. That's all right. We got Caesars. We can make that happen. And they've got it cut out to the proper trim line. You can see the the line of where they're supposed to go to, but that cooling head is a little bit too big. So, get in here. That's a pain in the butt. They don't leave any room. I have to score it with a knife. The hard part's making it a clean cut. I don't want to go all the way up and take away from the rigidity. Ooh. Let's see if I can do this straight. Another time that using a razor blade And then the old bend it method. It's going to come in handy. Maybe if I use, like, these are going to be too big. Sometimes you're dealing with a little bitty piece, it's hard to get the bend to start and break it on the line. I'll just give it a little, come on. Didn't want to go, but we made it. Like a little crease in there with it. There on that top. Makes it not want to fold. We ain't taking no for an answer. Now it ain't wide enough. Scratch. Hey John, you did enough. Oh, were you talking about the giveaway? Trade your LST for what? You talking to me? You talking to me? Well, you want the truggy, don't you, for LST? Damn, bro. Why you gotta make shit so hard? Not as clean as I like, but you can't win them all. Damn, JP wanted to give me a chance to run the damn thing. Muggy? You saying you have a muggy to trade for this? What? Alright. Back to the razor blade. Sometimes it's the only way to get where you want. I'm trying to angle this so you guys can see here. Can you even see what I'm doing? Maybe if I scoot it over a little. Yeah, pretty close, huh? Yeah, I hate when I cut too far like that. But anyways, come on, fit on there. I'm tired of cutting the body. Man, it's still right on it. If I don't trim it a little bit more, it's just gonna melt it. So I have to come up. I didn't want to dig into this support, but it's making me do it. Yeah, this body's kind of cracked up a little bit, so it'll just be a good basher body. Eventually I'm going to get another one. paint it up. So I get it off there. Damn, it's still on there. I've still got to go up a little bit more across the top. Damn you. Let's see. Let's see. What you guys saying here? Selling anything as long as I can post a scratch. I mean, if you had a membership, bro, you could put as many scratches on there as you want. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll get the gifted membership. First hit's free $5 emoji now. Hybrid Event got some nice rides. Yes, they did. Yeah, it's awesome to be able to get to rebuild some shit, make it, maybe not perfect back to, new, but, good enough that it looks good, it runs good. And still working on the body for hybrid because I messed up the last one. So I've got the second one ready to go. I need the temperatures to warm up a little bit because I don't want to be outside painting it. And then I got to get Yvette sent out. Lotus says, I will also accept nitro parts. So that was amazing. Grandma was happy. Yeah, I know. And then a couple nights ago, thank you. I'm glad everybody thinks that was awesome. I felt it, and the other night, I sent Hugh a picture, and I said it's done, and he said, man, she's jumping up and down, crying, and he goes, if you keep this up, you're gonna have to take her. Not my intention, but I'm just glad it makes her that happy. That's awesome. Always awesome making somebody happy, especially somebody deserving. We got Nitro White in the house. Oh, he says, I'll be right back. I just noticed him here, and he, JP says that truggy. I know what you're talking about. I also have an aftershock. Damn. Every time I get a truggy, somebody dangles a piece of freaking cheese in front of me or a piece of gold. I can't resist. And then I don't have a truggy anymore. But that is awesome of you, JP, to offer that. We will talk. Oh, no, don't go that far. We will talk because I am interested. Damn, I just didn't think I was going to be trading this away. I have to do this in smaller pieces because it's thinner edge. Dude, it sucks trying to fit this big ass cooling head in here because I'm trimming away a lot of the damn support that this thing needs. That's alright. I do like the way that this body turned out, the way that whoever painted it. I think the fade turned out really nice on it. Come on, get off of there. I would trade you a race-proven Traxxas that's in terrible condition. I have a mint aftershock. Oh, damn it, JP. Oh, shit. Let me guess, you want the 32X on it as well, don't you? Ow, I feel like I got something stuck in my finger. I mean, at least if you guys are gonna offer me trades for stuff, like, quit making it sound so good, you know? Don't hang it out there like a little piece of gold that you know I'm gonna take. Sounds good though, brother. We'll have to. Man, I thought I was gonna get me a truggy and get to hang on to it. Trying to do this where you guys can see it. Just want to clean this up a little bit. It's kind of cool, all the trades that I've been able to make. End up buying something I thought I'd never be able to get, and then trading for something else that I never thought I'd be able to get. So it's kind of neat. Get to see different RCs that way. Trying to do this without breaking the damn shell. But yeah, the worst part about this is I'm taking away some of that rigidity. Am I getting up that close to the top? I don't like it, but it won't fit if I don't. Oh yeah, we got no touchy, just flimsy. Perfect. Come on, get in there. Finger kept sliding off of it. Now the pin is stuck here in the crease of the table. Is that the right one? Yeah, I think that's the right one. Looks like it's a different size. And make sure it's the right pin. Looks different. Oh. That's what I thought. There it is. That thing looks sick. Oh shit. Hell yeah. What y'all think about that little beauty there? And we know what Jay thinks. Damn. You have fun with the first if you want. We'll talk, brother, definitely, because I'm always interested in all different kinds of stuff, but definitely want some run time and some videos with this. Hell yeah. Oh, my cord's getting hung up. And of course, you gotta read it from the side. But yeah, that's weird. How the same brand has the vent holes going different direction. But anywho, and yeah, I cut that hole there out to get to the fuel tank because they didn't even have that. I don't know how they fueled it. I guess just took it off every time, but Sweet. That thing's mean. Hell yeah. Yugen Siki Sickening. Hell yeah. When Brent's asleep, I'll trade you his holy grail. Ships tonight. Now I'm assuming that it's going to be a Jammin' JP. Be what, a JP1? CRX1, JP, whatever. Or I don't know all the different names for it. Thank you, Corey. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, when I saw this, I was like, ooh, I gotta have that. And I needed to replace that Techno that I traded off to the guy. So and the exhaust lines up just perfectly with that hole. Oh no, he heard that. Spilled the beans. Cat's out the bag, my bad. He probably gave all of us a dirty look. Yeah, so it says 7 on it, but I'm pretty sure it's an 8. Come on, I want to just zoom in a little bit. This thing's all or nothing when it comes to that zoom. Come on, little by little, little by. Oh. Fine, we'll just stay right there, nice and close. I would trade you a Jammin' with the arrow. Here, you can take this engine back. Well, I mean, it's freshly broken in and brand new. I mean, a Jammin' would be pretty nice, but man, I don't know. That beast is sexy. The best part about it is it was in great shape and didn't have to do much work to it. But it was a slider, so like these are my tires that I need. And then all the electronics I need. Oh man, I'll think about it. I mean, it sounds like a good trade. I just have to think about it. It's messed up though. I didn't think I'd ever trade that Techno, and then of course I did. No, that motor looks pretty damn fly. I just hope it works properly since I changed it around a little bit. I mean, of course, I'm taking stuff out of it, make it spin a little freer, so it should be fine. As long as it seals up. Just joking with you, bro. I'm serious on the LST or Aftershock. I know. Oh, shit. Now, as soon as you said want to trade, I knew you were serious, brother. He waited till I did all the work and put the LRP in, got it all set up, and it was like, ooh, now you want to trade? You can even keep the tires. Oh, sweet. But yeah, I mean, I've always wanted one of those. These are, this is something I could probably find another one. Yeah, I'll have to think about it. Sounds like a damn good trade, but man, that thing is sexy looking. I like it. Guess I'm probably zoomed in a little too far. See if I drop the camera, get us lined up a little bit more level. Stop bouncing around. Zoom it out just a little bit, right? Is that enough? No, more. No, not. See, it's all or nothing. Stop it. Stupid phone. We'll go with that. There it is. They stopped like right. Yeah, Corey. I mean, that's one of the things that are hard to pass up. I know you're a truck guy. I mean, I've always loved truggies. Like I said, I never thought I'd get rid of that techno, but that was for something rare that you can't find, and then now it's something rare that you can't find. Well, especially in good condition like yours. But yeah, definitely, we're going to talk about it and look at it, and I'll definitely consider it for sure, because I know you're a buggy truggy guy, and I mean I like them all, but yeah, you're right. I am a monster truck guy. One thing I like about monster trucks is, I mean, you can do pretty much anything you want, go anywhere you want. There's another sexy shot. Check out that porn. Look at that truggy, it's looking good. Thank you, Corey. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, the more I mess with it, the more I like it. I don't like Mugen wings. I think they look old and outdated. I like the newer styles where they kind of dip down, like that techno wing. But no, thank you, bro. Thank you, appreciate you. I mean, I wish I could take credit for the body. Then I would, I'd be really proud of it. But yeah, just doing what we've done. Yep. Thank you, sir. Probably one of the coolest RCs I've ever had. Trading costs money, but what everyone wants and needs is priceless. Hey, you telling me trading costs money? You should try sending shit to Canada. No, I mean, I know you're up there. You already kind of know, but yeah, every time me and Jay trade, it costs a little bit of money, and I mean, it's all fun and games, and we get what we want out of it. But yeah, yeah, you laughing, aren't you? Oh shit. Yeah, we know. But hey, you guys, your dictator, stepped down, so things may get better. You may get somebody like Trump in there to actually fix the shit. Gotta love Canada. Yeah, now that your dictator's gone or leaving, whatever the case is. Bye, Trudy. Bye, Felicia. I'm glad you guys are finally getting rid of that, and I hope you end up with something good, because that guy is about worthless. He's more about what the world wants him to do as opposed to what the people want him to do, and I think that's dumb. You're running a country, should be what the people, what the people want, but bye, Trudy. That's some funny shit. But all right, there it is. We got everything done that we wanted to do. Truggy's running. Should be anyways. Gear sounds clean. What else? Yeah, definitely gonna run this before making my decision. Hopefully I don't destroy it. Yeah, Trudy's stepping down. He's a piece of shit. He should have stepped down years ago, the way he's destroyed that country. It's all about him and his stupid party as opposed to the people. It's one thing I hate about politicians. It's all about them. They work for us. Anyways. Yep. Yeah, finally, exactly. Get out of here. Don't get. We watched that movie yesterday. Good shit. Good shit, my brothers. Alrighty. Well, here comes the worst time of all. You guys know what it is. Yep, we gotta work in the morning, so it's time to shut her down. I appreciate everybody being here, hanging out, especially all you guys being here since the beginning of the show. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Grizzly's back. What's up? Y'all have a good night. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, sir. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Yep. Good night, everybody. Much love and peace.